Hi, this is Attorney Teakell. I'm here to speak to you today about gun charges in federal court. That is, weapons violations that are being prosecuted as criminal cases by the federal prosecutor's office. Now, there are many offenses that can be prosecuted as federal criminal charges for gun violations, weapons charges, and here are some of the more common ones that you'll see. False statement to acquire a firearm, a felon who's in possession of the firearm, selling without a dealer's license, manufacturing without a federal license, and carrying or using a firearm during a drug trafficking case. And some of the other charges you'll see that are not quite as common, but still you will see from time to time, are unlawful possession of a fully automated weapon, that is a machine gun without a license or permit, possessing an unregistered firearm, sales to an underage person, manufacturing, importing, or selling body-piercing ammunition, removing or obliterating a serial number, sale or transfer to a mentally defective person, transport or shipping stolen firearms, and causing false entries and false records to be made by a dealer. Now, some of the more practical aspects that you'll run into include straw man purchases. That is, if you purchase a firearm legally and you turn around and immediately resell that to someone else, and it might draw an investigation for a straw man purchase, as it's called, because the allegation could be that you purchased that firearm stating that it was for yourself, when in reality you really were purchasing it for someone else. The same might occur if you pay for someone else's weapon when they're purchasing it, or vice versa. Now, the other instances where people can get into trouble would be if you loan a firearm to someone who commits a crime, especially if it's a violent crime or like a shooting or a murder. The question would be, did you know that they were going to do something like that with the weapon? And it's possible you could be under investigation for aiding and abetting that crime or being an accessory to that crime. When you purchase a firearm, you have to fill out the federal forms where you're attesting and swearing that you're not a felon, that is, that you don't have a felony conviction, and that you're not under investigation at the time of the purchase. If you are under investigation, you either need to check the box that says you are under investigation, or better yet, just withdraw your purchase and don't make it until you clear up the investigation. Now, sometimes gun charges are included in drug trafficking indictments, drug trafficking charges in federal court. And sometimes they are in indictments by themselves, just gun charges that you made some sort of weapons violation, some sort of activity that causes the gun indictment. Either way, there are often forfeiture allegations. That is, the government's wanting to seize not only the weapons, the firearms that are in question, but also any other property that might be deemed to be forfeitable by the government that relates to your firearm activity that they claim is illegal. If you or someone that you know is under investigation for any firearm allegations, or if you have any issues with the federal government about firearms, call me, Teakell. I'll be glad to speak with you about it and help you with your issue. Thank you.